bruv, you are having a bubble.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of my Leeds United career mode. And I just want to quickly say thank you so much for the support on the first episode. It was pretty amazing. I think I got over 450 comments, which is class. I get nowhere near that amount on my Ultimate Team videos. But speaking of Ultimate Team videos, if you did miss my Thierry Henry X Hybrid Squad build, check that out. The link will be in the description below. And don't forget to drop a like on this video, as it does help my channel out a lot. But we are going to get into this episode. Now, as you can see here, I was just searching for a few players to buy, a few being J. Emmanuel Thomas. I was just looking at him, but I don't think I'm going to be buying him, as I don't know, I'm not quite sure how good he'll be. But we have a first game of the Carling Cup, I believe, and that is against Plymouth, or it's called the Capital One Cup now, sorry, so apologies for that. But we're going to the first game there. You can see the starting line up there, Juve and McCormack obviously leading the attack, so not a bad front two there. But in the 4th minute of the game there, Green does go down injured, which is unfortunate, as I think he'd be a pretty good player for the rest of the season, but I'm not sure how long he'll be. We're going to have to see it after the game. But he goes down injured, and we have to bring Michael Tong on for him in his place. But Quintero there, nice pass to Austin, who does finish for us with his weak foot, so a pretty decent goal there and a good way to get started onto the game. And look at this for a save from Paddy Kenny. That should have been a freaking goal there, but what a save, just proving he should be the #1 keeper in our team this season. So that is half time, and we did go in with a 1-0 lead, so that's pretty good for us. But Dominic Polion there just going on, crossing it into Ross McCormack, that is, I think, and he couldn't get the header in, which was just crappy in my opinion. He's not very good at heading, so I don't know why I did cross, but look at that for a cross, split in my defence, and Plymouth equalised in 85th minute, which pretty much pissed me off. But we did go to extra time and nothing happened in there, but we did go to penalties, and yeah, they missed their first one straight away there, but Ross McCormack bags the first penalty for us, and then their next player does hit the post there, which is just crazy. They missed 2 in a row, and Juve puts us 2-0 up there. And then Brian here, Paddy Kenny with another save, definitely man of the match for me in this game. Michael Tong here tries to be cheeky and goes down the middle, but unfortunately is saved by his keeper. And then Plymouth finally score their first penalty, and Rudolph Austin has the responsibility to win us the game, and he does. The keeper nearly got it there, but luckily we did win that game, and we're through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. And there's a few of the other results there, but I'm pretty happy with that result, and getting through to the next round is always good. And there we do have the injury status for Paul Green, who is out for 2 months, which is a shame. And Polion also pulled his calf, so he'll be out for 2 weeks. That means we won't have a right midfielder to work with, so we're going to have to go into the transfer market to maybe loan or buy a few players. And there's a short list there. There's a few players on there: J. Emmanuel Thomas, Sigurdarsson from Wolves, and Jermaine Beckford. And a lot of you did say you wanted Beckford back, but you know, there's a few people saying stop living in the past, there's no need to bring him back. And you're kind of right there, to be fair, so I'm not going to bring him back in this series, unfortunately. Maybe in the future, who knows. But right here we do look at the Arsenal youngster, Gnabry, I think that's how you say his name, not quite sure, probably butchered it there. So we try and get him on loan, and Arsene Wenger knows his youngsters, so he looks to be a pretty good player. And there you can see Nick Powell was put on the shortlist, but then I thought to myself, you know what, getting a Man U player would probably piss a lot of Leeds fans off, and they are our enemies, so we go for Tom Carroll instead from Spurs, who looks like a pretty decent player. He's got some decent passing on him. He's 20 years old and 69 rated, so not bad. And the first game of the season against Hull City, and I'm not quite sure whether I should live commentate on like the rivalry games or the derby games, or like, do you know, the big cup games, say forget Man United or whatnot. So let me know in the comments if you do want to see a few live commentaries. Quintero there doing a pretty nice skill past the player, but unfortunately Ryan Hall couldn't finish there. And Quintero again showing what he's worth, passing it to Ross McCormack, who just couldn't finish the shot. And again, another through ball to Ross McCormack, and he unfortunately hits the post. We just couldn't break the deadlock. It is really annoying in this game. And that's how the game went for the first 45 minutes. And as you can see there, we pretty much dominated Hull, though only having 1 shot. But there, Juve, nice pass to Quintero, using his pace set, and here, what a finish that is from the new signing Quintero. 3.2 million I think he cost, and he's definitely worth it. Juve there trying to finesse shot, but pretty much failed. And Rudolph Austin tries a long shot. You know, he has good shot, but unfortunately that didn't go in. Juve there with some nice skills, passing it to the ever so quick Aidan White, and Ross McCormack trying the crazy overhead kick or volley, and unfortunately not going in there. But that is how the game ended, unfortunately. Only a 1-0 win. Not the most entertaining game in the world, but we'll take that for the first game of the season and against our rivals Hull City. So I'm not going to complain about that win. Pretty good there. Quintero getting off the mark, which is awesome to see. And I didn't show earlier, but we did go in for loan offer for Benzia. So many people wanted to see this guy in this series, you know, so many comments were left on the last video. So we do go ahead and accept the offer to loan Benzia, and also Tom Carroll too. He looks like a pretty good player, 69 rated, and I'm hoping he is going to be a sick player. And there, Gnabry also, Wenger knows his players, as I said earlier, so hopefully he will be a replacement for Polian for the next 2 weeks, as we are needing a right mid. And I might switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, so it'll come in useful. But that is the end of the episode, guys. Do let me know if you want these episodes to be longer or shorter. Do you want it to be 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes? Let me know, leave a comment and leave a like if you did enjoy this episode, and I'll catch you with the next episode tomorrow or Monday hopefully. So see ya guys, and take care.